Hey everyone, this is Sept, and today I have a quick announcement. I found an emboss sub at Dollar Tree, and it's called the Crafter's Square Metallic Marker. And they come in 5 colors: white, silver, gold, blue, and red. So if you want some metallic colors for your emboss mods, I'd recommend using these barrels. The metallic marker is about 4mm shorter than the emboss barrel. And here's the metallic marker compared to the Menowa Emboss. The metallic marker is about as thick as the emboss on the back plug side, but because the metallic marker is tapered a lot, it's actually thinner than the emboss on the tip side. Because the metallic marker is tapered a lot, it actually feels a bit thinner than the regular emboss. However, if you plan to make a Menowa Emboss style mod or a Menowa Emboss style body, the metallic marker in the center generally feels the same thickness as the emboss. The metallic marker has a similar feel to the Zuyu or the Five Below chalk marker, which I really like. The metallic marker is much more hollow than the emboss, so this body feels a lot lighter overall. However, I will say that the metallic colors feel a lot cheaper because they're so hollow, and they feel a lot cheaper than the white ones and the regular emboss. These metallic bodies feel a lot like the Keityo bodies. And if you're wondering if you can make a Kzzn emboss using these markers, you actually can. If you cut the barrel in half, the Dr. Grip tips actually fit in the ends properly. The only problem is that because the tips are so thin, you actually have to put a lot of tape for the mod to hold together. And I will say that this body actually felt a whole lot better than the original Kzzn, and I think it's because the texture on the barrel is really nice. And I also think it's because the body is a lot more hollow, so the pen mod is probably a bit lighter than the original Kzzn. However, the original Kzzn still does have that nice, solid emboss feel. What I did was I basically took the ends of my Kzzn emboss and I just put it on this body, and I spun it for about 5 minutes, and I would honestly say it was pretty good. And if you want to make a Menowa Emboss style body out of these markers, you will need to connect the bodies using a Kzzn barrel, since the back plug side is a bit more filled in than the regular emboss. And note that CT bodies will not fit on the back plug side of the metallic marker. And if you want to know how I cut the Kzzn body to connect both of these metallic markers together, you'll need to cut the Kzzn body 5.5 centimeters from the front, or the tip side. And make sure that there's 1.5 centimeters on each side, so you're going to cut from the non-tip side, the one that's facing the back plug here. This is going to be 1.5, and then over here is also going to be 1.5. So you're going to have to cut it somewhere over here, so that it's 1.5. And you can just leave it like this if you really don't mind the imbalance, but I really recommend cutting it so that it's even on both sides. And this middle white part right here for the connector, this is 1.2 centimeters. So you're going to have to adjust it if you just want it to be 1 centimeter. You're going to have to adjust the lengths a little bit, and whatever your emboss barrel will be, you're going to have to adjust that too. But I like mine 1.2 so it's a bit bigger and easier to see. So make sure you adjust accordingly based on however long this is right here, this white connector part. And instead of using this middle part here as the connector piece from the Kzzn barrel, and instead of cutting it like this way, you could just cut it from the front and add some tape so that the body holds together well. If you don't really want to have all of this extra work just to cut the Kzzn barrel and make sure it fits really well. And I will say that you can't use small emboss caps because the backside of the metallic marker is actually larger than the small emboss cap. So there will be a bit of a ridge and you'll feel it while you're spinning. So you cannot use a small emboss cap to connect 2 metallic markers together. And you can't really use an emboss back plug to connect the metallic markers together. It actually stretches out the body a little bit when you put them together. And even though it fits pretty well on the tip side of the back plug, it doesn't really fit well on the back side of the back plug. So you won't be able to connect both of your bodies together using an emboss back plug. So if you really want a cheap emboss sub, or you like the metallic colors that come with the metallic marker, I would say go ahead and buy some more Crafter's Square metallic markers at Dollar Tree while you still can. Anyway, that's it for this video. As always, this is Sept. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.